Hello and welcome to Handelabra Live. I am John, aka Migrant P, and I'm excited to announce that one deck dungeon, Relics of the Forge. Fix my camera a little bit. It's coming out in 10 days, July 17th. Next week, you will be able to get your hands on Relics of the Forge on Steam, on iOS, on Android. Here is a link in the chat for the Steam page. You can wishlist it and be notified exactly when it comes out, and you can start playing it. So, yeah, get excited, get hyped. Hello, pricey provinces. Handelabra Games believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible. Anyone working against those goals is not welcome and will not be tolerated. So be excellent to one another. Say hello in the chat, as Pricey Provinces has done. Don't be shy, come say hi. And yeah, be excellent. And let's play some more Relics of the Forge. I need to pull up my spreadsheet because there's so much stuff in this expansion that Logic Dolphin and I have made a spreadsheet to try to keep track of everything that we've shown. So, July 7th, Handelabra Live. So I think we've shown all the heroes now in one form or another, and all of the dungeons in one form or another, but not, of course, all the relics. So we'll keep an eye on that. So I am going to actually be playing with a controller. I'm gonna like cut out the picture, but of course we support Steam Deck, and I'm going to be playing with a controller here today as a form of preview and testing, of course. So let's go to new game. Pricey asks, do you have a favorite of the new heroes to play? They're all pretty interesting. So we can go over to the new heroes here. I think I like this. The Smith is really consistent, right? Because you always get to get boost tokens and heroics. Like, it's very consistent. Some of them are really handy for like just having different dice in the heroic feat, like Foxfire and Spinner build up dice that way. Thrasher is cool because you usually get a benefit, but sometimes you get hurt, similar to the Rogue, right? And yeah, Flamberge it's kind of similar to Aquamancer, where you're like balancing how many dice you have locked there. And then yeah, Shade is an interesting one as well, where you're sort of like the mage, where you're often getting heroics, and the spending 2 time to ignore all time is pretty great. So yeah, they all have good aspects. I'm not sure if I have a specific favorite. It's just like who I feel like right now. So let's see. Who have I shown on Handelabra Live? We've played Chasm of Soot, Armory, Tropic of Lava. So I haven't played Heart of the Forge on stream, or Arena of Fire. So Dolphin has. So I'm going to do Arena of Fire. And we can have a look at that. So with the controller, you can do everything. You can play the whole game with just a controller. You don't need a mouse. This controller doesn't have a back button or clicky sticks, so there might be a couple things I can't do on it, but like undo. But for the most part, I can play with this controller. So Arena of Fire, we end up with dice of value 6 plus cannot be placed on this card. Watch out for that. Adding time to consequences for each odd die on the card. And the Fire Drake has some big boxes, but you only have to fill one of them. So you need to be big into agility or strength, and then have a decent amount of magic, and have some 7s. Or 8s. 8s are good. So who do I want to bring? Let's see on my sheet. I have not played or previewed Foxfire solo or Thrasher solo or Flamberge solo. Let's go with Foxfire. Foxfire is fun. And I'll just pick a random potion by pressing A and closing my eyes a bunch. Ah, it's healing! And we could do a hybrid deck. Let's go with a hybrid Forest of Shadows deck, just to mix it up. And we gotta pick a relic. So you can write trigger to get to your relics. And there are definitely relics that we haven't previewed at all. And let's go with I think the True Shot Quiver has not been shown. So let's do that. And have a look at it. So it's True Shot Quiver. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to my Twitch chat. Here we go. So with the True Shot Quiver, it lets you stock the forge full of arrows by using the stock skill to forge ones from your pool. So with stock, you forge fuel and one or more ones to roll heroic. And when the forge flares, all your arrows get re-rolled, so all those forged dice get re-rolled. And you suffer damage, but you return fuel based on the highest die in the reroll. So that can be a lot, right? Your higher arrows can be consumed by volley to gain a crit, or you can fire them one at a time to roll heroic die. Keep your quiver stocked, or you might be in trouble. So yeah, with your heroic feat, you forge fuel, you return any forged die to roll heroic, or if you return totaling 7+, you get a crit. So, pretty solid. Alright, so gonna choose True Shot Quiver. I have a question from Dr. Wugachaka. You have a Spirit Island digital question. Eric mentioned his newsletter about Spirit Island getting a new publisher with new art and iconography. What happens at Spirit Island Digital? Spirit Island Digital's relationship with Flat River Group relating to Spirit Island has not changed. That is the thing we can say. So that is the thing that I say. Alright, so we're gonna go in like this and hit start game. Let's do it. And I better write down in the spreadsheet or I'll forget. So, Foxfire and Arena, I can just copy and paste. And True Shot Quiver. Okay, so with the controller, we're all set. Yeah, cheers, Dr. Wugachaka. All right, so we have one Forest of Shadows door. Let's open it up. And I've been resetting my hints and stuff, so I'm going to be getting hints about things. These only show up once, but if you're a developer, you see them more. Before the encounter, place poison on a hero. This is a great thing that is not easy for us to do right now. It takes a lot of strength. I think we need to flee and come back to it if we pick up a bit more strength. Especially because the dungeon also wants strength and magic. Oh, this guy. He wants to discard all other doors. No. I don't want that. I'm just gonna bravely run away from everything. That's probably fine, right? Okay, surely we can avoid the dragon eggs. Or a strength item. Hopefully not take too much damage. So I'm gonna do change form and roll an agility. Ooh, nice. Alright, B4s. Oh man. Yeah, so here this is mentioning that we can convert any 3 dice to a boost token by highlighting the converter and pressing X to change it to +2 mode, then press Y on the dice you want to use. So for example, if I go over here and press X, then I can go and press Y on those dice. But unfortunately, that's not going to help me. I don't have any ones for stock. I'm just eating this, but it's okay. We needed a strength. We need strength. Let's see what we get in the other door, and then we'll go for the rock worm. Hopefully it's a 3, then we can level up. It is the deep shell, but it's only a 2. I like the dazzle though. Alright. Let's chill it out. We have 3 magic dice. We can chuck a magic die from our heroic feat. Sweet. Should be good. All good. I feel like the music is really low. Maybe I'm gonna... Oh, interesting. I don't have a start button. I have a back button, but not a start button, so I can undo. Okay, and so I need to use the mouse and turn up the music a little bit. Okay. All right. Just cover the boxes. Oh, and we can do this. But I don't need it. Yeah, I think we're gonna... Thing is, like, I could do it to get a heroic that I don't need in order to be able to use volley next encounter. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip it right now. Let's grab this and let's jump in here and then in there. Alright, I'm gonna roll strength. We're definitely needing strength. Good. Alright, so we can do stock with 2 1s now, which I think is probably good. We can also... Oh yeah, we have 9 tails. Roll up to 4 dice totaling exactly 9. If their new total is 9, get a crit. I think we could... I want to reroll this 5, really. Okay, let's do this first. Risky because we have that 4 already, but okay, it's 3 now. Strength. Okay. What I'm thinking is we could... I mean, we could re-roll the 1s. But we want to do stock. We might get another 1, right? So we want... That's 2, 5. Let's reroll this one. Alright, we ended up with 2 1s anyways. And a bit better result because we can cover more boxes now. Let's do this. We need this 1. We're short on this big 12 box, so I think we may as well torch both of these. And we got a 2. I mean, the 2's good for something, so... Actually, yeah, the 2's good for... doing this. We have this 6 that's just not doing anything. I think we're just going to take 2 damage is what's going to happen. I mean, it's a tough encounter. Pretty good. Decent result. Feint is pretty good. Preventing health and gaining a 6. I would like to level up, but I want to level up exactly if I can. And yeah, Pricey Province, this is new music. And it's not from Beatscribe. The new music is by our very own Jean-Marc Giffen. There's new music for every dungeon and boss fight music, so, and lots of new sound effects too. So Jean-Marc's been busy with the audio. All right, we're definitely gonna use a healing potion. Oh yeah, I kind of keep with the hybrid deck. We don't remove the poison. So, but I want to see what I want to. Oh, don't think I've actually done a hybrid deck with Relics. So Relics and Forest and got the hybrid roll. So let's just do that as a test. Alright, so we could go for Heroic die. Let's roll our Heroic from Change Form, though. Good. We're not close to flaring, so I think let's... Oh, these... We don't really need a strength or agility here. We need magic. Let's undo. And skip. Alright, so we got a 3. Oh, maybe we want to put that in there. We get a 6 out of it. We could stock, we could do 9 tails. We kind of want to keep our thing. I wonder if stock for that magic one is a good idea. I think this is fine, even though we're like... Maybe we do the reroll on the agilities, because we're just going to put them in there anyway. Maybe we get what we want. I think so. Just like potentially get a free crit, right? Almost. Okay, then we'll do this, that, and yeah, we'll stock this one. Well, I guess whatever. Could have done that better, maybe not, I don't know. Just cover things, I think, and we end up with this we can't really use, but that's alright, we're preventing 1 damage. I think we're done. We could try rolling with Dazzle, but we could also just roll 1s and be in trouble, so let's not do that. We want a potion. Guess we could do XP, and then we get a 3, we keep it. I think we're gonna level up soon. We don't really need potion. Alright, when we explore, we roll the poison die. Ooh, it's all forest. So yeah, if we succeed, there's no effect due to hybrid deck. If we fail, we remove 1 poison from a hero and add 2. So probably we should remove the poison. But we're, yeah, there we go. We failed. That's fine. Alright, let's try not to die. We need to level up here to not die right away. I'll look at my skills. And nothing is 3 XP. I mean, we could just level up here. That boost token thing is still showing up. That's a bug that's still here. Thought I fixed that. Your Make John Roll 1's mod is working. I want 1s for this this thing. All right, so here's the thing. Are we good at this? We're not really good at it either. So I'm gonna flee. And try our luck on the next thing. Dice may not be re-rolled or increased, but it is good XP. I love that skill, but we're going to go for the XP to level up here. It's suited to our strengths here, so let's... do this, and I feel the most worried probably about agility has the worst consequences, but we're actually good at like getting agility 6s and stuff, so I think we want to roll. I guess I could just roll heroic, but I think a strength. Save the heroic for great. Well, it's a 1. And I think, yeah, we need more dice. But I have to return 1. I don't want to return them. I want to keep them and maybe stock more. Look at all these 1s. So Dazzle is interesting because it's not a reroll, a new roll. That strength roll is very bad. I think I'm gonna pop these 2 in here. Oh yeah, we can't do 9 tails because we can't reroll. Let's dazzle. Come on. 4, good. And it's got to be strength, right? All right, and our flare is reroll all large dice return. Yeah, and then we can start like volleying like crazy. So, but we got the armor box. That's important. And if we flare right now, we're gonna die. I think we're gonna die. That's the problem, is we're gonna die. There's your problem. You're gonna die. You know what? Undo. Make a heroic 1. Need to convert this. Switch this to heroic mode. I'm gonna pay for this. I think we're just losing, actually. I get to roll heroic here. Right now we're losing the game. So we have to roll. Oh, but we're gonna flare, so we're gonna lose to that. I guess we're just losing. Oh, we're really losing. Okay. We have to go through the rigmarole. I guess we don't lose yet. We lose now when we end encounter. Alright, well that didn't last long. Okay. We lost on floor 1. Okay, let's note that in the spreadsheet. Oops. Alright, should we just try again? Let's just try again. When in doubt, try again. It's not my fault, it was just unlucky. That's what roguelikes are like. Sometimes you just get wrecked. Alright, it's all forest cards again. The moral of the story is remove the poison. Let's do dodge vines. We can probably manage it, especially with our extra die from our heroic feat. Yeah, especially when it's a 1. Well, you know, we get to stock with that. What if we stock with everything? We just need a 3 if we do this, right? Okay. Alright. You know, sometimes you get what you get. Yeah, we have poison. Luck. We need luck. No, I want dice. It's the Slender Man, Shadow Stalker. This is a level up. Let's do it. And I think I want to roll strength. Maybe heroic. Let's roll heroic. Give us a better chance. And skip this. Alright, some more ones. We got 6s though. We probably can't afford to try rerolling those. And I want that 6, but we could 9 tails some stuff. I think 2 4s and a 1. All right. Numbers are bigger, but they didn't really help. We can at least cover that. And we can cover... make a heroic. We get to make another heroic here, so... Great. Okay. Okay. We still get to cover the damage. We're really having 3 poison? Yikes. Okay. And a conduit's very good, but alright, we have to get rid of this poison. To heal twice. We don't have to, but like... yeah. Alright, another big fella. Before the encounter, exile, but flame walk though. Ooh. Alright, let's do it. I can exile that die, but I want it. And I'm going to roll magic. Try to fill that big box. And we still... I'm going to hang on with that. Alright. Not bad. We're short for the 15. But I think I want... yeah, let's roll these 3 dice. Alright, we're still short, but we got 5 for one of these. So we're not hitting the 15 box. Well, we could actually. Can we get it with heroics too? We can stock another die. Ooh, a 6. Okay. So if we... well, these could cover that too. It might be worth it to just eat that. 16. Now we end up with 1 poison. That's pretty okay. That's acceptable. 1 poison 1 time. I don't think we're doing better than that. And Flame Walk for days, right? Like, the item is good, but this skill is very good. It's like plus 9 pips reliably. And you can throw ones and stuff into it to use it, so we like our ones. Okay, we're gonna be flaring this turn, most likely. This wants a lot of strength. What if we don't go in here? We're not good at it. We have Flame Walk, but I don't feel good about it. I think let's go in another door. I know we're poison. Don't be a 1. Good. Okay. I could have gone in a Relics door. Alright, this little guy. Spend time for each closed door. That's 2. So I can't click the stick to see him, but I can right-click on him. And there's a View Doors button. You can actually have a look at the doors. Oh. There's a null reference when I press A on a door here. I'm going to report that because it doesn't do anything, but let's do a quick report. Null reference when pressing A on doors. Review. Probably easy to fix. It wouldn't be a preview stream without a bug. Oh, the bugs are getting few and far between. Alright, so it's 2 time, but we're pretty good at fighting this guy, like, decently, so... And we could probably take the item for more magic for Flame Walk. Roll this. Nice. And I think we're gonna not do this because we want to return... We want to re-roll all those dice. These are rolling for the forge. All the fuel goes away. Alright. We have a Flame Walk, which I think we just use. We might want to do a reroll first. But now for volley we have dice in there, like we can get a 7. It's gonna be really good. I can actually cover some stuff already here. So what if we reroll with 9 tails, like these? I would like to reroll this 1 though. 1, 5, 4. Or sorry, 1, 4, 1, 4, 4. I think we could do that. Or actually, like just 1, 4, 4, the magic ones, and maybe we get a 6. Let's do that. Well, didn't do anything really except -1. That's fine. We're still gonna do this. I guess I could actually use that heroic too. So let's undo and put it in a magic. Because we have things that these can go in. But really, I'm just short on that 6, which we could stock to have a chance to fill it, or just take it. I don't mind. Stock is just a chance at a hero. It could be a 6. Good. We're gonna be shooting out those things. So okay, didn't do anything, and there's nothing we can do. So take a poison again. Take the die. Blitz is good. Take the die though. Need some more volume of dice. Now this is costing more. Alright. Crunch Crush. But also another die. Let's do strength. Nice. And we don't need a 7, but we could just like return a 1. For a heroic. Alright. Like a sweet flame walk. We want to do Ninetales first. We have the strength box easily now. Yeah, we're actually, I don't know that we need to do Ninetales. I think we cover everything. What if you cover all the boxes? You considered covering all the boxes. Yeah, just cover all the boxes. You don't need a crit. Oh, because we're putting too many dice in there. Hang on. Get out. There we go. Spiked horns were giving us trouble, but yeah. We could reroll for the chance to stock more, I guess. So can't hurt. Nope, no ones. We don't have enough strength to reliably use that, but look at all our magic. Alright. We might just not go to the giant spider. I guess maybe we do. Probably evade thorns. We have an agility we can use. We could grab precise blow or some XP. I think precise blow is decent here. Just cover the boxes. Yeah. So I think we can manage that. We just get to see some other door. I think we just do that for the XP, right? I mean, so if we explore, we have to forge fuel, and doors use up all the times. There's 2 time on the stairs already, so I think we'll just go in. And let's roll heroic. We might need it for the armor. Good. And yeah, let's also roll 1. All right, strength. Our strength is failing us, but we can actually check that into precise blow. That's pretty sweet. So we have all the armor covered. Plus we have Flame Walk. We could do a reroll to try to get some. I guess we have a 6. We just cover all the boxes? Almost, not quite. So I think we do with Flame Walk though. Flame Walk, we just cover the boxes. If not, then just about. Yeah, we do. And we want to stock. We can do roll and see if we get more to stock with. No, we got less to stock with. Okay. Now we're doing good. Alright, so we could do pulverize. Or start working towards the next level. We're at our item limit already, so I really want another potion. We just don't have strength dice to like use this, so let's just take XP. We need more magic skills. Ooh, well, there goes our poison. Trouble is we might die. We're at 4 out of 6 and no potions, so we gotta get a heal. This 3 XP. Bulwark is great though. We're not really good at strength. A lot of strength. Can we do this without dying? We can grab a crit. We can do it without dying. And let's return 2 dice. Alright. So much magic. We can get a free agility too. We could do a bit of a reroll though. Maybe 1, 4, and 5 here. 3. That. Got worse. Alright. We put a 5 and a 1 in there. 4 goes in there. No heroics on the Arena of Fire. No 6s. No 6+ is allowed over there. What we can do is make a heroic for this and pop it in there, I think is what we're going to do. So, okay. One would be nice. Overpaying. Oh, no equal dice, right? That's fine. So do this. That. We get 2 for that. And this. Give me that. Cool. I think I need to level up, not dice. I'm gonna go in here so I don't get more poison. Iron Maiden. Molten Maiden. So disarm is good. Oh, Rising Strike, so good. But I think we have to take the level up. What if we replace something? We get 2 XP. I think we could do that. But I wouldn't want... I guess I could replace Dice Blow. I think that's 2 XP, right? No, it's 3. Yeah, so many dice. So... I think we just take the XP because... do this. Good. Alright, what if we just roll super high on everything? Cool. I feel like if I don't take the XP, I might die. I mean, I might not die. Right, I'm just gonna risk it a little bit. You just need 2 XP, right? Give me something easy. This is not easy. This is the worst. What have we done? We can take the item and swap out, though. I mean, we're good at flyover, right? We do flyover. Surely we wouldn't roll all 1s here and lose. Just some 1s. I think we're actually fine. We actually cover... We don't quite cover that. So we could do a stock. I think it's good to do a stock and roll a heroic and maybe we get it. Because we still cover the middle box. This is a good number. A 4. Are we flared? I guess we flared because we put in 2 dice. Man, what a terrible roll. I think... Not the end of the world. Maybe I should have planned it a little better, but I think we cover all the boxes now. We get another health with this, which is actually really nice. And level up, so okay. Immediately use our potion. Alright. We're alive. We're doing way better than last game, that's for sure. Ooh, I love the Prowling Panther. What an amazing skill. We can get it. And I don't even think we need to do this. We're rolling 6 dice. And if we roll 1s, we could do stock for another heroic. I think we hang on to a heroic die for something else. Even if we roll a bunch of 1s, can use them. And actually, we don't even need... We can just do this. Yeah, definitely Charm Panther. Just get a free 4. Especially we need strength 4s, and that can turn into a 5 and a 2. Like, it's all coming up the Millhouse. We have the eggs again. We could avoid them again. I think so. I think we use our heroic now, though. Because... But if we don't get enough 4s... We're not in danger of losing. Yay! Alright. We did great. I'll take 2 time. We could stock one. So. Yeah, give me strength die. Kindle Pot is very good, though. I want Kindle Pot. It's a potion. It's 3 health. What do we need for the boss? Strength or agility. We have tons of agility, so I think... Yeah. Potion? Oh, we need strength just to survive, though. Okay. Alright, we're gonna take this item. Changing my mind. We have 4 spare health. What's the worst that could happen? Time it out or fly over. I think we can manage fly over here. Grab another magic die. I don't really need that many, but True Shot is here too. Alright, cover all the boxes. Kind of in favor of just grabbing that crit. Guaranteed crit. Very good. I'm taking that potion. Alright, I think we just end up with both of these doors, right? So. And yeah, we can do dissipate pretty easily. Grab the item. Cover all the boxes. Dice to spare. And yeah, more health, more dice, one more door. It's the trickster. How's my items? Do I have a 3 XP strength? No. But I could convert a magic to strength if I wanted, but I think we could just take the potion. We'll do it. Definitely roll this. This doesn't want any agility, but I need to roll, I guess, the, might need to get more agility dice to use. Now I stock up, yeah. Fell poorly. Yeah, like we need more, we need our agility dice to be able to like get dice. Alright, Charm Panther's gonna want strength. Look at all this, look at all these dice. We can use Precise Blow to grab more dice. We can use Flame Walk to grab more dice. You want to reroll first? Reroll these two, and then a couple of those. Well, didn't change the magic ones at all. Okay. All right. What a lineup. What if we just covered all the boxes? I think we need to make 6, but otherwise we cover the box. No 6s there. What about 2s? And make a heroic 6 or boost token. All done. We want to stock. We are going to be layering, but we only get to stock 1. So I think it end here. We can stock 2. Might want to do that. Potion. Alright. Go down. See what we get. Add time to consequences for each odd die on the dungeon card. Hooks. Hot. Ice up the whole hooks. Another agility skill. I guess this is just XP. They don't probably need to roll, but just in case, I do have 2 armor boxes, so alright. Oh, I could hang on. 2 1s. Let's stock up. It does make us flare, but I think having those stocked up is going to be useful. Alright. And yeah, XP. Alright, so I mean if we get 2 4s, we could level up, but probably the 4s are going to be better for whatever else they have. But we are at our limit, I think. So we could heal. I don't think we're in danger. We might want to save those potion tokens for the boss. Incineratode. We're not really good at strength, but we're good at making lots of dice. Ooh. The ice bolt is tempting. But also, what if we either get a health or whatever, so... Let's do this. Make our millions of agility dice. Want to reroll first. We have a magic 4. We want to not have odd dice on the right hand side. We can't put 6s. Sure, this is a strength. You just reroll these 3 3s. I'm down with that. Well, somehow better and worse. Alright. do this. And this. Oh, I can't put a 2 there. That's interesting. Because of, Blast. Blast it. That's fine. You can only put a 4. I guess you can put a 3 for a time. Maybe we put a 3 for a time. Might be, unless we end up with a spare heroic die, we probably have to do that. Interesting. Right, I think this wants to be a 6 in here. I must return a die. So that wants to be a 4. These want to be heroics. This wants to be 4. That's no problem. And yeah, I just need to make... I need another 4. I guess I just put a 3 in. And take the time. Interesting. Oh. There's no more heroic dice. Okay. It's an interesting little puzzle with Incineratoad and Arena Fire together. So, no more heroic dice. I think I had a 3 that I got rid of. If I can make a heroic 6 to replace that 5. If I have enough pips. Just take a fuel. Can't use that 2 like at all. These 2s are just useless. I shouldn't have rerolled the 3s, I guess. The 3s are more valuable than I thought. Yeah, the problem is these 6s. Can I use a boosted 2? Oh, that's right. Good call. Good call. Okay. Boost mode. Use these 2s to make a boost. Oh, except not that 2. Boost tokens to the rescue. Aha! Thank you, Binalbi. You saved me. I can't avoid that time, though, I think. Alright. We did it. And so we could upgrade that strength to get a health. I think getting the health is worthwhile. We have the Ice Bolt option. Gives us a boost token. Or if we are lucky to get another 4 XP, then we could level up. I think I want this. Maybe we get 2 3s. I don't know. What this is. Evil S Winky says, what are you playing on? I am playing on my Mac with a controller. And yeah, you can play on Steam Deck. Alright, this guy is, I guess, 2 XP. And not really that exciting to go up against, but probably we spend a bunch of time and go to the boss, so I think that's okay. I'm gonna hang on to my dice there. The boss. Want ones because ones don't cost time. Alright, but the one agility ones are not useful, right? I guess they can make heroics though, right? Maybe I don't want this 6. I guess certainly I don't want this 3, so let's put that in, because I can use the 2 and the 4. And that covers the armor. Yeah, but I can't. It's interesting, like I want to use that 4 over there because I can't use the 6, but I can get another 4 by Flame Walk. So let's use the 6 here for Flame Walk. Yeah, I have an embarrassment of 6s. They can become heroics. So let's change this back to heroic. That. Cover that. This can be a heroic. We're short on heroics though, so we can't like just like go heroics for days. I think we want to make a heroic one though. That. Need even dice, right? The Arena of Fire is doing things. Make 2 with this. Yeah, the problem is I can't easily make a heroic 4, but again I could boost it. So let's that there. I think this is just going to be a time, right? I don't have enough 2s to. I could re-roll, but let's see what we do. So I think I want to make a heroic 2 and discard the heroic 3 for that. Make a boost token for that. I'll just take the time. One time. Yeah, that's fine. I'm sure I might be able to use Ninetales. There's a chance, but it's pretty low chance that it's that useful. And I guess it's... You can get 1 more XP and have a better chance at leveling up. Yeah, we just need a 3 or 4 now on this. We can always do a convert. And we could explore, but I'd rather just not. So, let's see. Grab the stone! Yeah, grab the stone and level up. Probably stabilize aura to spend more time. Actually. But grab the stone. We have an equal number of dice. Because we have a free die from our heroic feat. What's our ability item? 2 XP. Yeah, if we had a 3 XP item, that would be great, but I think we just take the XP from this. I think Stabilize Aura is better because in the case that we can't do it, we take fewer consequences. So, and none of our skills work in turtles. So. Okay, 2, 4. What if you just cover all the boxes exactly? Alright. And we could switch out the strength because we don't actually need the strength for the boss. Just use my mouse because the controller doesn't have clicky sticks. We only need to cover one of these, so it's better for us to have more of one or the other. I think we swap out our strength item. Alright, we leveled up, we got an extra heroic die, and we have to explore. Hang on, what if I don't cover that box with time? Like, literally, I'd rather spend 2 more time and not force fuel, right? So, sometimes you just want to spend your time. Just dawdle. Intentionally. Yeah, the stairs. Alright, the fire drake is here. Right now we're looking at 5 damage, but we're not going to take 5 damage, right? So I think we don't need to use our potion right now. There's no way we take 5 damage. So, worst case, we would get a crit and stop one of the damage, but most likely fill the 20 box, and yeah. I mean, I guess worst case we can't cover the armor somehow. But I think we can save more health by using our potion differently. So I think we just use these one by one. Nice. Alright. Big money. You can still stop in the boss fight, it's kind of fun. So, we want to upgrade our agility dice. We probably want to use Flame Walk. We can do 9 tails here, I think. Let's try a reroll on these ones. Gotta put enough pips in, I guess. That's 2. You can only roll 4, so you can't just roll all your ones. Be a 5 and a 2. Alright. We can throw this, that, Flame Walk. Now we've got big dice. We have some strength that we don't really need, but we can like boost when to cover the thing. Yeah, I think we should probably use True Shot. True Shot's gonna let us cover all the big boxes, so. Alright, first we have to cover the armor box, so. Armor box. It is a big number, but we have fixes. We have quantity of dice. We could actually make a bigger ability die. Needed. But I think this covers it up. That covers that. Boost covers that. One pip short. Give me a free die. That's this. Into heroic. No damage for us. 3 damage for him. Or it. Last of 1 potion token. So yeah, once again, don't use potion. I think doing this again is fine. All right. Get our things. So. Here we might want to use Precise Blow to upgrade. Die first. Put that 2 in here. I want to do a 9 tails. Maybe those. 4, 5. Oh. Flame Walk, swap out to 2, probably. Alright. Cover the box. You're so agile. Nice. And once again, use True Shot for crits. Cover the boxes. Don't even need the Charm Panther this time. That extra stuff. Alright. One more round. Just need to do 1 damage. And we need to use this. Why not? It's a 6. Flex. Alright. Get our stuff. This. Alright, let's do 9 tails on some small things. That. All the small things. Okay. Flame Walk. Crazy that Flame Walk just gives you so much. A little wild. Let's make this a heroic 2. Get a 3. the same amount. Okay, armor box. True shot, come here. Don't actually have to hit him with all that stuff, but why not? Flexing. Alright, that's it. We are defeating the Fire Drake. Taking no damage. Take that, Fire Drake. And we got checkboxes. Working on anything? Doesn't seem like it. I think I cleared it all off for a screenshot. Have that. Alright. That has been a preview of, well, two previews. Foxfire in the Arena of Fire with the True Shot Quiver. And we won! We won! We won! Share screenshot. Sweet. Let me link the Steam store page here again for you. So in the chat, check out the Steam store page in case you missed it. You can throw that on your wish list, but it's coming out on all platforms. Well, on mobile, iOS, Android, and Steam on July 17th. We hope to bring it to Switch in the future, but that won't be available right away. Hopefully later on for Nintendo Switch. Cool. So, what else can we show today? There's more Relics, of course. We'll be continuing to do previews this week and next on Dolphin's Dive and Handelabra Live before the launch. But there's 12 Relics. There's like so many. And 5 dungeons, 6 heroes. There's a lot of stuff. I can show you there is a Gauntlet mode option for Relics of the Forge. You can always start that. You can pick any 2 heroes. Your controller's making a squeaking sound. You don't have to pick Relics heroes either. You can be like, I'm gonna play the Druid and Fanatic. And we're gonna take the Moonblade. You know, I'm not gonna play through the game because I don't think I have time. But just like any gauntlet, you can go through and build up your checklists and try to defeat all the dungeons in a row. Let's play a few turns. So we got Fanatic and Druid. Who knows if these have ever been played together in this dungeon? Probably never. With this relic, so many combinations of games. It's exploded now with the relics. Rhino Blade. And then YOLO. We're just going in. We're YOLOing, speedrunning. Alright, Fanatic wants there to be ones left in her pool. You should not take the True Shot Quiver is what we're saying. Choose a color each reroll. I don't really want to reroll. I can reroll this. I have no damage. Sweet. I want to forge that. Get a 7. You want to cover this. You want to cover that. Cover that. Actually, cover this and can make heroic. What if we just YOLO our way to winning? Rainbow. Transmute up to 3 dice. YOLO. YOLO. Yeah. We have half an hour. Let's speed run this. See what happens. I don't even know if we showed Moonblade yet. Did we show Moonblade yet? We did. That's okay. It means we don't have to learn it. We're going into every door. That's the YOLO rule. And we're not doing it. All right. I think we, once again... Rerolling that made no sense, but okay. I'm running out of magic dice by doing this. Okay, YOLO is happening. What can I do? This, we might end up with a 1. We ended up with a 1. Perfect. YOLO, but smartly. Sort of smartly. Kindle pot. OMG, Kindle pot. That's fine. Need dice too. Smoke wall. I want to check if is there a reason to increase those numbers now. We want. Yeah, I think we have. Exile Forge dice 12 or more. We have that now, right? So, okay. Skip this now. We'll use it later. I want to gain dice. We don't have any exile dice. We can get a 7. Get a 7. Have to be total 12. So that's a 5, 4, and 3. This one doesn't actually hurt you. Unless you want. Okay, 7 goes there. 6 goes there. 4 goes there. And we cover the big box. Can't. Reroll. Actually, don't reroll that. Reroll that. Oh, 1. What's our potion? Transmute. Doesn't really help. I think we just take damage here. We don't have enough. That's fine. We're YOLOing. Have some more dice. Alright, we can do this. Back at it, yep. But we have a release date now. July 17th. We can return this to gain a forged die matching the color. Care which one? Lower number, I guess. And make a heroic forest, sort of. Alright. And strength 1. I want to forge dice again. I don't want to forge that 5 though. Maybe we want to reroll yellow. Good. Good, I say. Because we want to be able to cover stuff, and we don't have right dice to do that. I guess we want to make 7 now. There, we can make a heroic. Make a heroic. Yeah, and we care about that. This is just time, right? No, it's not just. We could make a big magic die, but it won't actually cover anything. So I think we're fine. If there's a Homestar Runner crossover with One Deck Dungeon, then you can make heroic dice. Incineratoad is here. Trogdor encounter. Yeah, you could have a whole deck. Homestar Runner. That would be fun. Alright, I think, let me look at my level card. Level cards. Yeah, if I take the XP here, we level up and keep a card. So, though I like Ice Bolt, maybe I just take Ice Bolt. Here we can return an exiled strength and get 6. Incineratoad and Trogdor would be homies. Yeah, for sure. Alright, what do we got? Get a strength 1, and we can choose strength to reroll. It got one better. It got none better. Can't place this lower than the floor number, but equal is okay. Yeah, I really need a skill to spend my magic stuff on, because I have a lot. And we just need 4. Do we want to do this? We would end up having this happen. I don't think I want that. Okay, take that, Incineratoad. What if I got Ice Bolt? It's something to do with my magic when I don't need it. Lord Ball! We Melting Rays. We would need to exile all our dice. We could take the XP and level up though. Okay, let's do it. We could also do this thing. Oh, but we don't get one because there are no exile decks. I think if we use info, we can check. Yeah, there's only one exile magic, so we don't want to do that. Skip the ability. Let's just roll. Wait. Did it? Oh, because I got 1 from doing that. If I increase them by 1, then I can just exile both instead of all. So I think I actually want to do that, just to make 2 6s there. I don't know if that's right or not, but it's something. Okay, we can cover that, we can cover that, and we're done. That's fine. We would take damage because we get better strength dice. And XP. YOLO! YOLO, we're going in. I can get an agility. Matters who. We have a heroic die now. All right. Do we want to throw these dice in here? We get a boost. Yeah, we have a 2 over there. So. Do it. Okay. 6 can go there. 4 can go there. 3 can go there. just cover all the boxes. We want to wax. What if we do this with heroics? And you have them. And they're in there. You don't need to do anything else. More strength. One more door. Strength? We don't have any exiled relics. Alright, we got some things. We can roll a heroic if they're equal. Ah. Can we get a boost token? We can. Why will it not let me use it? Oh, only in combats. That would be why. So we can't get an equal die, and so that doesn't seem... But we could save a time by making a boost token, so let's do it. Putting this boost on here. Doesn't actually matter, but you know, because we're on the stairs, I guess. So why did we do that? I don't know. Let's go. When you claim an item, forge. Get all your items first in this dungeon. Suffer? Just roll sixes? Just roll sixes. No, actually, don't skip totally. Oh, 4 is good. Just roll sixes. Or fives. We have 8. Actually, cover all the boxes with aid. I think so. I think we cover all the boxes with aid. We can't get another +1, so. Sweet. And we want a potion. We want XP. Molder Paw. Bulwark for Fanatic. Like it. This seems like strength die. Fnatic is never having her heroic feat. I guess Fnatic wants to roll to have a chance of having 1. And I'm not paying attention to her heroic feat very much, but she's also not rolling 1s. Oh man, Ice Bolt, look at all these 5s. Brilliant. I do have the no two identical dice thing, but that's only on the encounter card. A 5 and a 4 and a 3. Oh, put it. And a 5 and a 4. And I think we just got the box. Yeah. I think we want to boost. Probably want to do the wax also. Do 2 3s. We're not going to be able to forge properly though, because our dice are too small. Okay, let's do this first. I think we can, yeah, let's roll a heroic. A 1. Guess we can throw this rook 6 on here. Alright, now we can start like increasing our dice. Oh, they're not exiled though. Man, screwing up this relic really badly. Gotta forge a magic to get one back. Fly over. Fly over for true shot. Make the numbers go up. Okay, cover the box. Put big numbers in, right? So put, don't need, oops, I accidentally used a potion. We each, I want you to, I want to put 2 magics, right? If I put 2 magics in, I don't roll enough dice, but I can get one back. Right, I can do the return and exile die, so. Bring dice back. 4, 5. No, I'm just short, so I can't actually. I can put a 3 and a 4 though. 5 and a 4. Oh no. Yeah. 3 and a 4. We'll have to do. Oh, but then we get a 7. So 5 would have been fine, but then it wouldn't actually add up, so. True shot. Can I use routes? Those are feats. Annoying, but okay. Okay, we need more, I think. 6, take that. And this. What if we roll for this? What if they're terrible? Oh my gosh. We put a 5 in and we got 1 and 1. But we got a boost token, but still, like, come on. I want Fnatic to be having these 1s. We can reroll, but I don't know that we want reroll because I want to cover things. Guess I could change the color of dice and then reroll. We transmute. I mean, we probably don't need to, right? You need a five. I guess I can boost. Boost. Cover everything except for that. Right, yeah, everything except for the 7. Which we're gonna flare next time anyways, so it doesn't really matter. I think it's fine. What are we YOLOing here? I'm gonna take this and level up. Chaos Burst is good for YOLO. I never took this before. Let's take it. Alright, suffer. You could grab Rising Strike, or we could level up. Doing that, I'm gonna roll. Big money. Ready? Well, we have sixes for days. We gotta exile 12 worth. So 4, 3, and 5. Alright, now we can get dice that we want. We're good now, I think, but, you know, in theory, later. Rising Strike or level up? Rising Strike is too good. We'll level up later with this guy. Suffer, damage, and forge. Yeah, we just level up off this guy. YOLO! You can't take damage, but I can heal. I think we can do this to get heroic or magic. Let's roll ability. I think we're pretty good for magic. Let's do heroic. So I want to get magics back, yeah, to roll them, so. This 6. I mean, you take it. What if we just rolled 6s all the time? Have you considered that? Have you considered using Rising Strike to just cover all the boxes? Chaos Burst, I want to use it. I actually need a 7, so... It's odd. We get a 7. If it's even, it's bad, right? We return it, but... Sweet. We can use Ice Bolt. Get a boost token. That's what I'm talking about. Rolling a 6. Just cover all the boxes. Okay. You want to wax? I think we don't. Wax on, wax off. I think we don't need to wax. Smash that thing. Level up. Heal Fanatic. And we can stay for one more turn. Hook's hot. Cut him down? I say cut him down. We could get a strength 6. I don't think we probably need it though. Oh, this costs health. We're rolling 5. I think we can do this. Just like get that guaranteed 6. Which is pretty good. I think that got us there. Exactly. We have Bulwark, which works in perils, which is kind of crazy. Okay. We could take an item. We forage fuel when we take an item, right? But gotta get our dice, so go down. Alright, we need to put some big dice in there to not take damage, I think. X is 10. What is X? Use my mouse for a second. Don't have buttons. 2 per item your heroes have. Axe body spray. Okay. I'm gonna do this and fertility, I think. I think we skip this. Oh, we could get that heroic 6. Maybe we want that heroic 6, but then we have to make sure to put enough dice into the thing. Yeah, I think no, don't do it this time. Roll heroic. As soon as we do wax, we are blaring, right? So all right, we could do a reroll. Let's get 3. I want to do a reroll on strength. Good. Man. Kind of net +1, I guess. Not exciting. Let's do this. Be odd. No. I mean, we're gonna be flaring anyway, so. Alright, do we want to get a 7? If we get 7, then we have enough to avoid damage, so I think we do that. We have enough magic, so let's do this with this. 7. I think this is a heroic put in. And we have to cover that big strength box, which sucks because we don't have any big strength. We're going to suffer a damage. Actually, I can put that in. I can put that in. Well, I guess we just use bulwark to stop that. And then this is here. And cover that with this. Maybe we get a 6. But we can also always use the boost token. Or we just roll a 6. Cool. Do we want that? We want this? Maybe Fnatic wants this. She doesn't want to. She's never gotten a heroic die in her life. Increase things to 3s. Sure, let's try it. YOLO. We're just rushing to the boss here. I feel like we're just not going to use our relic anymore. But we're not. Is there a way to like get back? You end up like not getting back your dice. Exiling, just the math doesn't work. The math doesn't math, right? Smash. So you have to exile the dice and then gain the matching colors. So you have to end up exiling more, right? There's no point to doing that, right? Yeah. Let's skip. All right. We cover the boxes that are important. Take 2 time, which is fine. Is one of these just health? It is. So, but you know, the dice that I have that are big are exactly that value. So, doesn't really help. Do bulwark instead because I can't. No problem. Shadow walk, I feel like we're not. Don't have enough dice. Don't have enough dice. Take XP. It's the Rust monster, exile an item or forge. Well, that's annoying. think we're gonna end up forging. Do we have Kindle Pot? Do we take Kindle Pot? No. This for probably agility. Maybe we'll use Crunch Crush. I don't have ones. Do that. Do this. No, don't be even. Be odd. Not that I want to do Ice Bolt, but I'm gonna do it. Hey, paid off bigly. We can reroll, but I probably don't want to reroll. Get a free strength. We can do that. Cool. 2 becomes a 3. 3 becomes a 2? No, 3 becomes a 5. Sweet. That's exactly what I was looking for. Now we cover all the boxes. We use Crunch Crush. We do nothing. I don't want to take this item. We're gonna be going to the boss in 1 second. Look at that. We're not even that late. 2:09 Pacific time. Melting Rays or dodge them all? I feel like it's dodge them all because we're only actually rolling 5 magic, even though we had 7. We can do this to roll an extra. So. Well. Let's roll better. Did not roll better. So we have 13. Totally. Is it a true shot? Yes, it is. True shot doesn't work. Well, aid works and saves us the big hit, at least. We have to put all our dice in the one box. Nope, not like that. Alright. We're fine. I guess we take this. Let's go descend. A die in a large box only counts if it matches another die value there. Alright. We have the big old armor box. Give a 3 strength. Do not have agilities to use this skill. I guess I can get some. Chaos Burst. Do Ice Bolt first. See if we roll. Oh, not bad. Then I still never rolled any ones. Alright. We have Synergy Aura. We could reroll 2s. Or 3s. We do need to keep different numbers. Right? That is a thing. You might want to use Cunning Blow. Let's see. So we don't need this 6, so we can go here. And I'm gonna put it 5. And we want to put it 4. 3. Put it 2. But it has to match. It's not the one that's different, it's matching. You have to put 2 6s in there. Okay. Okay. We want the same numbers. It's the opposite of that other boss. Yeah. So 8 is actually really good, helping you match up numbers and stuff. But I want... It's only in large boxes too. So I want 3 5s in that one, for example. Okay. So 6s are good in here, but I want the 6 for that. I don't really have a place for that. Another 6, I guess it could go. Or else. I can get a 6 from this by losing other things. You just want to put like all 6s in there, right? Like that's the idea. I think we want to reroll these 2s. Just to try to get bigger numbers. Sure, bigger. Huh? Bigger. Okay. So I got a 1. I can turn it into a 3. It's possible. It's possible that it's gonna work. What if we put... This one really wants to have 6s, right? You want to put like 4 7s in there. That would be ideal. Don't have that. I mean, I might have that. You do want to put a 7 over there, though. So let's try putting 6s. And boost a 4, or we can use aid to make more 6s. Okay, that's an armor bar. We have this other box. are taking 1 billion damage that we do want to try to negate. Maybe we roll this. Chaos Burst. Hey, we get a 7. And we could use True Shot. Pretty sweet here. You who wants that? Wondering if we can I don't think you want to have the boost tokens. I think other wants to have the boost tokens. Maybe use 2 3s instead of a yellow 6. Yeah, that would work, right? Up here. And get a 6 out. Then you gotta put another 6 in there. That's the problem. I guess these 3s can go in here. Thinking if I can boost them, then they're 5s. Then I need another 5, but I can make a heroic 5. So I think that's what I do. And I can make a 6. Okay, so. Oh. Something went away. This is something that can happen. Oh. Did everything go away? Bizarre. There's an error. Oh, yeah, there's this weird glitch where sometimes everything goes away, but then it comes back. It didn't crash. Just like, it's something that happens on Mac for some reason. I'm not able to figure out. Alright, remove the dice, because I want to use True Shot Fanatic. But Cure can go on anyone. So this is gonna let me make a 5. Yeah, okay, so let's put our 6s here. I can put 5s there. I can make a heroic 5. Cover that box. Pretty significant. Cover this box. I can make 6 for that. Cover these. And cover everything. Sweet. Okay. And he only has 6 health, so actually we just have to do that again. Just do it one more time. No problem. Okay, no relic ability. Get your magic dice. Magic roll heroic. Fanatic rolled some 1s. happening. I think we want to try to get a 7 with this 50-50 chance. Sweet! 7. Roll for Ice Bolt. I guess get your free 2. Roll for Ice Bolt. Get a boost token off the 2. Nice. Yeah, we just have to do the 3 damage and then not die, so this feels doable. I'm wondering if I put 2 and 3. Makes sense if I do this. And then that. Change all those to 3s. But maybe before doing that, I should reroll agility. I think. Yeah, that's going to become a 3. Increased by 1. Yeah, here I actually want to pay the 2 and the 3 because I get bigger benefit. Now, making all of them the same number is actually good. And we want to do a true shot or fanatic. We don't have 6s. Well, we have a 6. I guess we want to use. We want the 6 to go on the place, but we can do this. We take damage, right? Boost this. And boost this. That's one way to do it. I guess, yeah. You don't really have use for these 3s though, right? So we can put 3s in there and they work just as well. And then we can get, because we have to have a 6, another, this boost token can be used somewhere else though, right? 7 there. Right now we're dying, so we have to like cover some of the damage. And we do want to cover the other box. We can get another 7. So actually, what if we do this with 7s? That can be 2 crits? What? That's not right. Report that. Stunning blow gave me 2. Right? That's... I will just not use that free crit cheat. That's weird. That must be a recent change. Or glitch. All right. So, oh, but weird. When that was showing 0, right? That's correct. That was showing 0. So, what I need to do is have one more mount on there. So, wondering if I put 3 in here. Pull this out. Well, let me pull it out. Okay, let me. Let's remove all the 2. So. I have 1 free crit that's illegal. I'm not gonna use that. 7s in there are not great because I don't really have 1s. What if I put... I mean, 4 7s in there is hilarious. I don't have a 5. I could make a 5. But then I can't, no, I can't make a 5. I need to make a 5 for a boost to go on it. If we put some 3s in there. 3 more 3s does it? And our last real 7 goes in there. Our 6 can go in there. We do need to cover this. Still. And also not die. I can make a 4. I think I just can't. I don't think I have enough this turn. I think that's the problem. I don't think I have enough. I can take 2 damage on the druid and 2 damage on the thing. I can take it 4 damage. So right now that's the maximum damage I can take. But I can't also cover the box. I guess if I cover the box, then if I can cover the box, then I don't take the damage. That is true. If I can put 2 5s in it, then works. You get a 5 from there. Feels like there's gotta be a way, right? There's gotta be a way. The YOLO is finished and now we're analyzing. Alright, I'm gonna go to the mouse to be able to move stuff around. This. Yeah, I can use Bulwark, but I don't think that's gonna do it. Because we have to cover this, but there's only certain ways to cover it, right? 3/5 is the best way. Why is that lit up? Controller. Yeah, okay. I could just use the cheater 7, and then it's no problem. I'm not gonna cheat. I still have this option to... The problem is if I each forge a die, we have to do this. They have to be 6s. So it's not good. Something has to go here. We can let one of these be open. Yeah, because we can take 4 damage. We can say these 2 boxes can be uncovered. Which tells me that this 6 needs to go in here. Right? So... that's pretty good. Put this other 6 in. Overpaying, but maybe by the right amount, right? So we need to... I also need to cover that, which we're not covering it right now. So reason. Yeah. So I need a 6 for that, or a 7. What's this? This doesn't have to be a 6. It could be a 4. If it's a 4 and we put another 4, and we need another 6. We don't have another 6. It's this. I guess, actually, we can use this. Oh, right, now we have too much. What I'm thinking is do this. And we still have a 6. We can use it. We don't have to cover all, we just have to cover like one of these boxes at the bottom, not all of them. That's a heroic. That's another 3. We're short 1. Oh my gosh. No, we can boost? No, we can't boost. We can't boost because the boosts are not in the right place. These are heroics. Where do the dice come from? It matters where the dice come from, doesn't it? 2 3s instead of a 6 in that one. Maybe. I feel like there's a way. Want to puzzle out the way. I have 3 boosts over here, so like these all need to be boosted to make maximum use of them. So let's throw the boosts on. The only use for this 6 is here. We can do that. Oh, have we done it? No, that can't go in there. Again, we're 1 pip short. Oh, I have this. That doesn't count. It's a 3, but that's okay. It can be 3, and then this can be a heroic and go in there. We did it! We did it! Okay. We figured out the path. So, 4 damage, 2 to you, 2 to you, we win. GG. Oh my gosh. Warning, there's uncovered boxes. Yeah, because I have this cheater 7 out of 9. Okay. Definitely fix that. Running blow, giving 2 7s. Oh my gosh. It happened. We defeated the armory with Fanatic and Druid. Imagine that. And it was Moonblade. Cool. Got some check marks. Oh, almost. A basic skill. Go Moonblade. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, but we were victorious over the Arm Horror. Congratulations to me. All right, so in case you missed it, it is announced that Relics of the Forge is coming out on July 17th. So check it out on Steam for wishlisting, and it will be also out on mobile on the same day. So thanks for watching this preview. We'll be back with more in the coming days, and always happy to play some one deck dungeon with you. See you later.